Three ways AI could go ahead and help you in your business. Well, the first thing you have to do is, get content, right? So why not go ahead and have AI? If you have access to the internet using ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, any one of these, as long as you have access to the internet, you can ask it for the top 5 topics in your industry, niche, or vertical that have a high search volume within the last 30 days. Now you have topics that everyone's talking about within the last 30 days where you can use a technique called newsjacking in order to arbitrage the attention of the content or the titles of the search topics that it gives you. Now, from there, you can go ahead and do other things as far as content is concerned, such as making YouTube videos or starting a podcast. Take one of these topics and tell AI to go ahead and script something short out for you. Maybe it's about 5 minutes long, 10 minutes long to get through it as far as audio recording. However, you now have a script, and when you go ahead and ask it to create a script for you, make sure that you ask it to go ahead and label out the pros, the cons, and the benefits of whatever it is that you're discussing, because at the end of the day, people don't care about features, they care about benefits. In other words, what's in it for me? And when they're calculating that and making that assumption, if something is valuable for them, they want to hear about the pros and the cons. So make sure you include that, and then make sure at the end you go ahead and give a shout out to whomever helped you with the content, i.e. your videographer, the software that you used, so on and so forth. Because what does that do? It tells the algorithm, hey, I have a connection or a network with these individuals. And then you can also go ahead and tag them within your content in the description section or anywhere else along your video to increase your reach and arbitrage the attention of their audience as well, or to send traffic to that audience. Number two, after you go ahead and you get all this stuff and you ask it to write a script for you, well, where do you go from there? Well, there's other things that you can do, such as asking it for help with marketing and advertising, right? If you have access to the internet, you can ask it to go ahead and research your demographic of people or the people that you're trying to reach, and have it act as, some of the top psychologists and marketers in the area. From there, you want to go ahead and ask it to develop something called psychographics. This is the psychology, the behaviors behind the people that are going to be interacting with you on the internet. Wouldn't it make sense to understand how do they think, so that you can go ahead and create creative or content that caters to them in the manner in which they retain information? Some people like to read books more or read articles more versus watching video. Why not go ahead and take the video, rip the audio? Now you have two mediums in which you could publish to, and then transcribe that into a written form. Now you covered long form video, audio, just in case people don't want video, and then the written form because you transcribed it over into text. This is something that AI can assist with, as well as other tools, so on and so forth. But, let's say you're trying to go ahead, not only get yourself out there, but you need to know what are some hot spots and some hot areas that people like to visit, frequent, so on and so forth. Well, Google's Gemini, as well as ChatGPT, making sure you have internet access or access to the internet. I know with Gemini you do. ChatGPT 4, it gives you a little bit amount of access before you have to pay, and that's perfectly fine. Now, once you have access to the internet, you can have it do research on where do the most business people hang out in your industry. What network events do they currently frequent or they visit the most? What are some things that people in this industry or that shop for these types of brands, such as Apple, Microsoft, Lululemon, I don't know, Givenchy, and all these other things, Macy's? What do they have in common? Once you find those similarities, you can also ask it, well, where are these stores located, and what are some events or events in the area, that are taking place that I can attend? And it should give you a list, especially if you're using Google's Gemini, because it's linked together with Google Search. So it should be able to pull that information up for you relatively quickly and provide you links and so much more. So that's something else that it can go ahead and help you with, because now you know where to go ahead and place your content or how to market your content, or where to record your content so that you can enhance the delivery as well as the content that you're showing to the end user, to your spectators. And then last but not least, something that I love to do is I always, because, even after COVID and I had to get everything restarted again after working with large agencies, so on and so forth, I love the fact that AI can turn into anybody you need help or access to. So if you're balling on a budget and you can't afford these top marketing experts, these business coaches, these financial specialists, so on and so forth, to answer simple questions for you, why not go ahead and tell AI to act as a collective mind of all of them with over 30 years of experience and tell it to become like them? From there, to ask you as many questions as possible in order to be as efficient as possible when it comes to assisting you in your business, in your life, so on and so forth. Maybe you want to, become a life coach, or you need help in life, so on and so forth. You can tell AI to act as a life coach, so on and so forth. Same thing with business or with leadership, and it could give you steps, videos, homework, etc., to take in so that you can better yourself when it comes to personal development. And then for those of you who don't remember, in my other videos, I talked about Class Central. So instead of paying boatloads of money to go to college and get these degrees and certificates, why not tell AI to become the professor or the teacher that you have been looking for with so much years of experience, giving you free links to teach you, creating a syllabus and a curriculum to teach you that topic, and then go to Class Central where you can go ahead and get those certifications in the field that you are studying and acquire those for almost nothing or sometimes even free. And these are from big universities such as MIT, Harvard, Stanford, and the list goes on and on. So if this video was beneficial to you or you think it could help somebody, go ahead and smash the share button and also like, and don't forget to follow me for more tips like this, because I can tell you what, I'm not only going to just have more coming, I also have, the class podcast, so on and so forth, lessons in thinking better, so on and so forth. So that's one thing that's going on. But in tandem to that, I'm also going to have interviews with other business owners, and I'm setting that up accordingly. So far, we had one with Bianca, and then we had another one with Kayla Lindsay, a realtor. However, the video did not come out as well, so we're going to have to recreate that and publish that later on. But if you're a business owner, if you're looking to go ahead and get ahead in life, utilizing AI and the things that I talk about, feel free to reach out to me or leave your information down in the comments. And I'd love to help you, maybe get you on a podcast, interview you, and we could go ahead and document the whole thing and see how your growth is. Maybe you have a business and you want to, grow it by 20% or more. I can show you how to do all that and more utilizing AI. Well, not just for free, but maybe some of your time. We could go ahead and get on video, and then we could go ahead and arbitrage that video to not only show your progress, but that the system actually works. And then we could go ahead and get into something called finding freedom later on. My name's Michael Guerrero, and don't forget to follow me for more tips like this, strategies with AI. And if you're looking to crush it when it comes to marketing and business, don't forget to follow me. Take care. Have a great day.